What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, TLC happened, SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, and it delivered like everything SmackDown Live really does. Overall, matches, most of them were pretty good. If I'd have to say the weak link in these matches, it'd be either Nikki Bella versus Carmella. I think Nikki Bella and Carmella was the weakest match. But that's not saying all of them worked hard tonight in these matches. And let's just go over the results of these matches. I'm going to just do it in the order I had. Kalisto versus Baron Corbin chairs match. Was not expecting a lot out of this chairs match because it's a chairs match. But Baron Corbin, Kalisto, they really went out there and really proved that they can really have a good match even if it's a chairs match. And I really throughout enjoyed this contest. There was a spot, Baron Corbin got his shirt, was dragging Kalisto like a rag doll everywhere, hitting him on, the apron, and then barricade, went back and forth, and then threw him, where a lot of chairs were and a lot of chairs went out. That was a good spot. One time, Kalisto did like a jump off him, like to his chest, into 6 tables onto Baron Corbin, landed on 6 chairs, not tables, 6 chairs, and it was a nice spot for Kalisto. I was very surprised that they did a lot, and they really this chairs match was really decent. And Kalisto was going outside trying to do a dive. Baron Corbin catches him, swings him around, and nails him with the deep 6. That spot was brutal. And it looked so damn beautiful. That move is one of the best signatures for Baron Corbin. And they keep going on, and Kalisto's gaining momentum after that, and he's on the top rope, about to try to do a missile drop kick and put Corbin, on the chairs. He's doing that. Corbin gets a chair and hits him while he's coming down. Legit, Kalisto sold this really good. Looked like he was legit knocked out. Baron Corbin, there's a lot of chairs piled up. The best finisher I've seen in a good while. The end of days, nails him on the chairs, pins him. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin wins. And this is the right step in direction. I'd be fine to see another Kalisto and Baron Corbin match, but I think it's ran its core with the storyline and everything. I think Baron Corbin should be in contention, at least for the Intercontinental Championship or the WWE World Championship. He's done a lot, and as soon as I do a review for TLC, I watch Talking Smack, and I'm doing this review after it, so I'm going to review what happened with Talking Smack with people that was on it also. Baron Corbin was on it, saying, look, he did a lot. Kalisto, I give him little props for fighting and everything, but I did dragged him out like a ride doll one time. I destroyed him with that deep 6, and then, I've basically, sum it up, I finished him with the end of days and said I should have a spot in the main event picture. And him and Daniel Bryan are going back and forth, and said, now before this, when you said he was supposed to be in the main event picture, I didn't think you should be, but now you're in consideration. My thing is, why shouldn't he be in the main event? This dude, since he's debuted, has beaten and won about every feud he's had. Honestly, if you think about it. Now that Dolph Ziggler one, it was long, and I'm glad it was done. But I'm just saying, I'm thinking Corbin should be close to number one contention. Nikki Bella versus Carmella. Like I said, this was the weak match of the night for me. Still, these two women went at it and stuff. But I think this should have been the tables match, and Becky and Alexa should have been no DQ. That's my opinion. But Nikki Bella ends up winning here, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought whoever attacked Nikki Bella that wasn't Carmella would help Carmella win here. That didn't happen, but Carmella got on the mic. They started doing what chants at her. I don't like hearing what chants at people unless it's Stephanie McMahon, because who gives a fuck about her? Like, what? I could stand people doing what chants, but when someone, a women's superstar or a male superstar, is on the mic trying to say something, please don't do the what chants. Don't. But Carmella says after the match, Natalya was your attacker. Basically ended up saying that. So that was it. Nikki Bella wins with the Rack Attack 2.0. Heath Slater and Rhino versus the new Wyatt family, and Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Luke Harper was at ringside, and he played a big part in helping them win. Even with him disagreeing with Randy, looks like they're on the same page. We'll see how far this goes, but I'm very interested to see this. So, this was really the start of the pay-per-view. This is how it started. This was, I hate to say it, Slater and Ron. This was a complete squash match for Bray Wyatt and Orton. So when Rhino got in, it got a little real, and Rhino was, gaining momentum. And then Orton tagged in Wyatt, and Rhino saw that. Rhino was going to spear. Was going to spear Randy Orton. Luke Harper pushes him out of the way, catches the spear, and he's looking around. And so I don't know if Rhino knows that he got tagged in or not, to say the least. I know I said that. But Luke Harper takes a spear. Bray Wyatt had his creepy spider walk, and Rhino's like that. Orton comes in, RKO 1, 2, 3. New SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. And I don't know, this is going to be a great thing to see, man. I think this is going to be great to see. I'm excited for it. I'm getting goosebumps. I got these cold chills. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens with this title reign. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler was the second best match of the night, and it was a close number 2 to number 1, which was the main event. Ziggler Miz is great, and it ended the feud tonight. Supposed to be. I could see these two go on for the rest of this year, the rest of the next month and everything. I could see them go into WrestleMania season, ending it at WrestleMania at least. I could have seen that, honestly. In a ladder match, what can I say? They were going back and forth. I mean, it's hard to say this. They were going back and forth. Left Rots has 2 ladders on. Miz did a rebound powerbomb, and then hit him with did the powerbomb on the ladder. That was a brutal spot. These two are great in the ring. But I figured The Miz was going to retain, and he did. He did basically 2 low blows as a kicks, put Ziggler down. The Miz retains. This is the right possibility, because on Talking Smack, and this is how Talking Smack ended. You know, they're talking. The Miz comes in. They're arguing back and forth, saying Daniel Bryan's a bad GM. And look, I don't care what anyone says. I've been saying this for months now. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz should happen if WWE allows it. And I think they want Daniel Bryan to come back, but I think they wanted some lawsuit to clear first. So if they're going with this storyline, I think this is the correct way, and how he should have retained. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss in a tables match for the Women's Championship for SmackDown Live. I wanted Becky to retain. I didn't think Becky's reign should have ended tonight, which it did. But I'm fine with it. That's why I said on Twitter, I'm fine with it. Alexa Bliss kicks Becky, and she slips and gets a hold of her and powerbombs her through the table. New SmackDown Live Women's Champion and Alexa Bliss. And after this was over, I was like, okay, Becky can chase, and that might be a better way. So I think so. And like I said, Nikki Bella Carmella should have been a tables match, I think, and no DQ for Becky and Alexa Bliss. I think they should have switched it up. To the main event, the phenomenal one, the WWE World Champion AJ Styles defending it against the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose in a TLC match. Okay, everyone knows I'm not the biggest Dean fan or supporter of him, but I will agree with this. Since Brock's match at WrestleMania, he's regained his confidence a lot, and he's looking like the old Dean Ambrose I used to like. So I'm going to give him the props of saying Dean Ambrose has gained my support back overall, because I was not liking what he was doing. He was really boring to me. But I feel like he's gotten better, and it helps that he's working with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, to say the least. So let's just go down to it. James Ellsworth. He did. Now, look, I knew he would get involved. I thought he would accidentally cost Dean Ambrose somehow. But I didn't think he was going to do it all the way. Not accidentally. This dude, AJ Styles, was out of it. Dean was doing this. Ellsworth already came out, was about to catch another Styles clash. Dean helped, clotheslined Styles and did dirty deeds on the steel steps. And then it went on. Ambrose was doing this. Styles was trying to do it, and he bounced back and falls out of the ring. So Ambrose is about to climb up and get the championship. Ellsworth goes in the ring and pushes him off through 2 tables. Everyone's chanting. Everyone's in shock. And the crowd over here cheering for Ellsworth to do that. So he gets on Talking Smack. Wasn't scheduled to be on there. And he said his reasoning was because, hey, I beat AJ Styles 3 times. That's why I did it. And, Daniel Bryan keeps on saying, you do know Dean Ambrose helped you. He said, yeah, but I'm feeling pretty confident. So, this story of him being on Talking Smack and all this was he feels confident in beating AJ Styles. And Shane has given his title shot that Ellsworth was supposed to have will be on Tuesday night SmackDown Live. This Tuesday night will be Styles Ellsworth number 4, and hopefully the last damn Ellsworth Styles match I see in my life, and it'll be for the WWE World Championship. I'm fine with this, and it better end with AJ Styles winning, keeping the belt, etc. Now, for Dean Ambrose, this dude is going to just go off on Ellsworth, and I think he's going to cost Ellsworth the championship, and I really think Ellsworth Ambrose might have a match, and Ambrose is just going to beat the living hell out of Ellsworth, and that's going to get him heat, and they might just turn him heel. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that. I think it'd be better if Styles turned face, Ambrose turns heel. I don't want Ambrose just to turn heel and Styles just still be the heel. It doesn't make no sense. So, AJ Styles retains his WWE World Championship with James Ellsworth's help. I think this was a pretty good show overall. If I do a 1 out of 10 rating, I'll go with an 8.5 probably. An A grade for sure for me. SmackDown Live is tearing it apart and fantastic pay-per-views all the time. One downside, the crowd was little off and they weren't the best. But they were pretty good for the main event, so that's a plus. If you liked this SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view TLC review, smash that like button for me. Comment below what you thought about the show, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at Team __ Lesnar for live tweeting Monday Night Raw, and for tomorrow, and for Tuesday night, I should say, so SmackDown Live. See you guys then.